Marty Supreme is not what you think it is, and that's exactly why it's one of the 2025's most electrifying films. On the surface, it's a story about a scrappy underdog chasing glory in the unlikely world of competitive table tennis. But in its rhythm, tone, and character work, it becomes something much richer. A textured exploration of ambition, identity, and the thin line between confidence and self-delusion. At the heart of the film is Marty Mauser, portrayed with kinetic intensity by Timothée Chalamet, a performance many critics and audiences alike are calling one of the most compelling of the year. Mauser isn't a polished hero, he's magnetic, egotistical, uncomfortable to watch, and yet impossible to look away from. This duality, charm intertwined with self-obsession, is what gives the movie its pulse. Director Josh Safdie constructs the film in a way that mirrors Marty's frenetic psychology. Scenes unfold with an unpredictable energy. Rapid shifts in tone, bursts of humor, and moments of real human vulnerability. The world feels alive, chaotic, and utterly immersive. Whether we're watching a hustling session in a cramped New York shop or a high-stakes international competition, the visual language is as restless as Marty himself, pulling the audience into his headspace without ever fully explaining it. What makes Marty Supreme especially effective is how it uses its unlikely sport as both a literal and metaphorical arena. Table tennis becomes a backdrop for a bigger conversation about ambition, a place where every spin, serve, and miss reflects Marty's personal stakes in life. He isn't just fighting for victory in the game, he's fighting for relevance, for identity, for a version of success that sometimes feels more imagined than attainable. Yet the film never spoon-feeds its themes. It's self-aware without ever being cynical, playful without being frivolous, and raw without being exploitative. Supporting roles: a glamorous but faded star, a devoted romantic counterpart, and a spectrum of competitors all amplify Marty's contradictions, without overshadowing the central journey. Safdie's confidence in letting these characters exist without neatly packaging arcs gives Marty Supreme a lived-in feel that lingers. Perhaps most striking is how the film captures the price of confidence in a world that both celebrates and devours it. There's humor and absurdity, but also a quiet dread that sense that Marty's belief in himself might be both his greatest asset and his undoing. Whether you walk away inspired, perplexed, or conflicted, the movie leaves an impression, a testament to bold creativity and performance-driven storytelling. In a cinematic landscape crowded with formulaic sports, dramas, and biopics, Marty Supreme stands apart. It's a story about a dreamer, a hustler, and a dream that won't stop chasing its own tail, told with swagger, complexity, and heart. And this has been Adnan Jagu, and I am a man on a mission.